Good morning. How is everybody today? It is cold, cold, cold. I've got sweats on and a sweatshirt and some big thick socks, and I'm still like brr. And I've already drank like half a pot of coffee, which equals 6 cups. So, whew, I'm feeling it this morning. So, my grandma always said, make your cornbread for your dressing the week before Thanksgiving. Throw it in your freezer. That way it's done and it's out of the way and it's not gonna hurt nothing. Well, guess what we're gonna do this morning? We're gonna make some cornbread. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna preheat our oven to 450 degrees. Get you an iron skillet like I've got. Put you about a half a cup of vegetable oil in it, and I'm gonna eyeball it. I'm not measuring this morning. Put this in the oven while your oven's preheating and get it hot. Then we're gonna pour our cornbread mixture on here. Doing that, get your cornbread nice and crispy and brown, and it's just oh so good. So let me get this in the oven and be right back. All right, we're gonna get us a mixing bowl out, and I had just a little bit of cornmeal left in this small bag. So I went on and dumped it in my bowl, and it's about a half a cup. To this, I'm gonna add a cup and a half of cornmeal, self-rising, and I finally found the big bag, so this is what I'm using. So we're gonna use a cup and a half of this, which equals 2 cups of self-rising cornmeal total in my cornbread mixture. To that, we're gonna add a half a cup of self-rising flour. Two eggs. And yes, I put eggs in my cornbread. Some people don't, and I'm like, that's weird. But it's all about preference and all about how you like it, I guess. I mean, we all grew up different. We all do things different, but this chick, I don't even have a towel this morning. This chick's not putting, it is putting eggs in her cornbread. And then of course, buttermilk. Gotta use buttermilk for your cornbread, and you gotta use buttermilk for your biscuits. I'm gonna start off with a cup and see how the consistency is on that. I'm not gonna add vegetable oil to my mixture because we've got the half a cup of vegetable oil in the oven preheating in my iron skillet right now. If you don't have an iron skillet, use you an 8x8 pan and you'll be just fine. All right, I'm gonna add a little bit more. So that's probably a cup and a half of buttermilk. I don't like my buttermilk thick, my cornbread mixture thick. I like it thin. You want it loose. You don't want it real thick because it'll make your cornbread dense and tough. But remember, at the same time, we're gonna add oil to this too. So even though it looks like this now, it will change once we get the oil in it. I'm gonna get me a rubber spatula and stop using my whisk. So hold on a minute. Got my grease out of the oven. My oven is preheated. I'm gonna pour this hot grease in my cornbread mixture and just leave just a tad inside the bottom of it. This will keep it from sticking. And see how this is bubbling, so you gotta work quick with it because it's got eggs. It's gonna fry your cornbread up if you're not quick and careful. All right. So we've got 2 cups of self-rising cornmeal, a half a cup of self-rising flour, about a cup and a half of buttermilk, 2 eggs, and a half a cup of vegetable oil preheated in your pan. And there she goes. So let's get it in our cast iron skillet. Show you what it looks like. Smooth it out on top. It's already starting to bubble in my pan. I'll show you. See that? So we're gonna put this in a 450 degree oven for 20 minutes. All right, now it's breakfast time for me. I'm gonna make me some scrambled eggs and see you in 20. All right guys, got my cornbread out of the oven. Here's what it looks like. It's brown on top. We're fixing to flip it over on our plate. I told you wrong. It's 450 for 30 minutes and not 20. I don't know what the heck I was thinking. But let's see if this cornbread comes out and not sticks to the pan, because we know how my luck's been going lately with sticking. If I can get a hold of it real good. Ah! Where's my husband when I need him? All right, y'all, here you go. Homemade Southern cornbread. Look at the crunch on the top. Oh, yeah. Can you hear that? It's gonna be good. So we're gonna let it completely cool down. Then I'm gonna cut it in half and put it in 2 Ziploc bags for my dressing. Cannot wait for Thanksgiving, y'all. We're gonna make so much goodie stuff next week. It's just, I just can't wait. Hope you have a great day, and I love you. And go make this cornbread and add you some eggs and you won't be sorry. Love you.